and talking about something that's very close to my heart. Sharmila has already walked you through all my certifications and all my experience and everything. But I want to start the session with a personal story, and you'll understand why today's topic is very close to my heart. Okay, so in spite of having 2 decades and plus of experience in this field, I suffered a personal setback in my health around COVID time 2019-2020. Okay, I was teaching in school. I was teaching the little children of St. Mary's, physical classes and all that. Perimenopause had set in very badly by then. I was 47 at that time, and I suddenly started gaining weight, especially around the abdomen, and overall also I started gaining weight. And this was not gradual, ladies. It was quite sudden. So a couple of things happened. Perimenopause had set in. I went through something called endometriosis. Endometriosis is a situation, this is how I looked back then. Endometriosis is when your uterus lining becomes very thick, there's heavy bleeding and painful periods. Okay? I was so embarrassed to go out anywhere. I would think कि diaper पहन लूँ क्या, because the sheets would stain, sofas would stain, car seats would stain. It was that bad, the bleeding. Okay, so endometriosis, I went through perimenopause and COVID induced. So I was taking classes in school, which was physical, बच्चों को सिखाना, climb the stairs, coordinate classes, aerobics. That was so physically high. My steps would be like 10, 20,000 very easily by midday. But the moment we went online, I started making PPTs of my classes and I started streaming my videos. That time I became sedentary. So 3-4 changes happened at that time. I reached a tipping point. You know when I reached a tipping point? One day I was streaming a video for school. I was making a video to teach children. And this is what I saw on the screen. I was a fitness teacher teaching little children about fitness. My own fitness was in shambles. And that time I got a wake up moment कि मुझे ऐसा नहीं जीना है. I'm feeling fake. I'm a fake person. I am not true to what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm fitness, and where is my personal fitness? And that moment I said, I was very down actually. I started getting depressed. I said photographs में मुझे नहीं आना है. पीछे से खड़ी रहती थी. I used to never be part of anything that was social. I asked my gynac. I asked my mum. I asked my friends. I said, I'm feeling so bad, I put on so much weight. And everyone told me it's normal. My gynac told me, ये तब तो होता है, perimenopause में weight gain होता है. Accept it. Your body will accept it. Don't feel bad. Maybe they were making me feel good. Maybe they were allaying my fears. But some voice inside me said, no. I want to go back to a sense of self that I know. Okay, so obviously I took professional counseling. I hired a coach. I studied more and more about nutrition. I got NASM certified. I got all these certifications, and within 9 months I had a transformation. And this is how I transformed in 9 months. This is 2020, December 1 I started. Today, 5 years hence, I have become stronger from where I was. I've not only maintained this weight loss, and I've become stronger. So that is why this topic, aging flip the script, is a personal story. It's not something that I've read in some book and I've downloaded from somewhere and I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to share it from my heart and from my experience. I have some statistics to share with you. What is our reality? Okay. So that was my story. Today I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here for you, each one of you. So you tell me, what do you think is aging? From a scientific definition. You wanna go? You wanna go? You want to say? What do you think is aging?
It's just a natural, bachpan, jawan age. Just a natural progression of your body.
Nice. No? Nice? Very nice. Natural progression of her body. Anybody else?
Aging is when you stop living.
I'm right now asking for a little bit of a scientific definition. Quickly.
Slowing down of the metabolism.
Slowing down. Okay, I'm sorry to bias this. Okay, so we are going to look at aging differently. So according to science, it's a gradual decline in the body's ability to repair, recover, function, driven by cellular, hormonal and metabolic changes. This is what? Scientific. Agree with me, ladies?
Yes.
Agree? Okay. So natural decline, as she said. Natural hai. Now, somebody said something about some more emotional aspects of it. So as Sharmila asked, what is aging gracefully then? If this is aging by science, anybody wants to say what is aging gracefully? Accepting. Anybody else? As you are, the way you are, without changes, unconditional.
Changes in your body. Changes in your body.
Accepting. So aging, yeah, we'll come to that. You're very smart, huh?
She's into your
So,
same profession.
I know. She's very smart. So she's one step ahead of me. उसको इधर बैठाना चाहिए. Okay. So gracefully is accepting these changes. Well done, ladies. Without looking at this definition, you said it with self-care, dignity, and quiet confidence. Correct? हमें aging gracefully करना ही है. We are not fighting it. Is anyone fighting it here? No. We are accepting it. But उतना बस हो गया क्या? Is it enough to accept aging?
I say don't give up. Don't give up.
Correct. So what is aging strong? Ma'am, say loudly. It's very nice.
I'm saying that you have to better yourself.
Absolutely.
It is still gracefully, but
Better yourself. So now let's look at aging strong. We take charge of our health, strength, mindset to thrive and not just survive. Do we agree we want to thrive and not just survive? Yes? And that is what is aging strong. तो हमें aging होने वाला है. It is an inevitable. We are aging gracefully, that we have accepted, but we are going to go that one step more and age strong. You are with me, ladies?
Yes.
We are all going to age strong. I want to share what is our reality. Sarcopenia. Big word, simple मैं बताती हूँ. Loss of muscle mass. Okay? So whether we like it, whether we want to look at it, whether we want to accept it or no, it is happening. We are losing. Adults lose 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade after 30 and the rate is increasing after 60. Average age is 60. Rate is increasing. Okay? Osteoporosis. 50% of Indian women over 50 have low mineral density. 1 in 2 women over 50 will experience. मतलब मैं पूरा half कर दूँ, हम सब को ये होने वाला है. Osteoporosis related fracture in her lifetime. Half of us are going to have it. Okay, this is a reality. I have not made it up. All these are sources. I have put the source. Harvard Health, American Journal. Digestion changes happen in this time. Okay. Most important, menopausal weight gain and chronic health diseases होता है. It is a fact. Okay. So risk of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes and breast cancer increases. Okay. This is a reality. No makeup, no coating, no sugar coating. I'm saying it to you as it is.
No Botox.
Huh? Sorry. No Botox. Really, man. No Botox. I have 3 pillars of aging strong and this is a framework that I have designed for today's talk. Okay, let's look at the first pillar. What do you think is the first pillar? थोड़ा सा guess कर लेते ना. Movement, not yet. Food. Check. Nutrition. Correct. 1 point. All right. So I'm not going to do too much about this. Why am I not going to tell you this? Because I'm going to tell you, but I'm not going to tell you also. Because I don't want to waste our precious time. Sharmila has given me little time. Means she wants me to tell you what is most important. At the same time, not everyone is from the nutrition field, so I'll quickly tell you what is micronutrients and macronutrients. So macronutrients are carbohydrates, protein and fat. Okay, and carbohydrates में क्या आता है? And why should we eat carbohydrates? They provide you with energy for your body and brain. Rice, roti, chapati, bread, potatoes, carbs. Anybody has any confusion what is carbs? You're with me? You know what is carbs? You know what is protein? Why do we need protein? To build, no, not muscles, hair, skin, nails, everything has protein. Muscles is baad mein, but basic, every tissue in your body has protein. So it builds and repairs tissues. When you fall sick, you need protein to recover. So where is it available? In dal, paneer, curd, tofu, eggs, chicken, fish. These are protein sources. Fat. क्यों चाहिए fat? Do we need fat? क्यों चाहिए fat? For supporting hormone and brain health. Ghee, nuts, seeds, avocado. These are 3 macronutrients. We need them. Macro मतलब बड़ी मात्रा में चाहिए. Lots of it. Micronutrients में छोटा थोड़ा सा we need in small quantities. Why do we need vitamins and minerals? Vital agents in metabolic and chemical reactions in the body. This is all I'm going to tell you about nutrition. What is most important is this. There are some non-negotiables when it comes to nutrition for our age. 50 plus mein, what is these non-negotiables? Eat enough food. We don't eat food. We don't eat enough food. Okay, I know, again I'm going back to this. Perimenopause, menopause में क्या होता है? Weight gain होता है, especially around the belly. It is quite sudden. So what do we do? चलो कम खा लेते. We don't know ना, we don't know. So we eat less. When you eat less and constantly eat, supposing you're eating 1000 calories, 1200 calories, when your body actually needs maybe 1600, 1700 calories. I don't want to confuse you, but if your body needs a certain number of calories to function well, for all its parts to function well, and we are constantly eating less, what do you think happens to the body? What do you think? What do you think happens? The fact that we want to lose, for that we eat less, correct or no? But ulta happens with your body. The body goes into survival mode. उसको डर लगता है, शर्मिला मेरे को खाना नहीं दे रही यार, इतने दिनों से नहीं दे रही है. I will stop hormone production. Hair की वाट लगी, skin की वाट लगी, hormone health की वाट लगी. But I will conserve this fat. Fat is a storage depot. You're storing fat for a rainy day. It's your survival mechanism. Generator पे आ जाता है body, डर जाता है. And what does it do? The very fat that you want to lose, it will hold on to fat. Ulta. Understood? And what happens when you lower fat? How will you get energy? It tears muscle down. It breaks down your muscle. You don't have energy. And it slows down your metabolism. What is metabolism? Anybody knows? The rate at which you burn calories. Energy के लिए you need metabolism. वो metabolism goes down. Why? Because body is using muscle for energy and not not sharing the fat. So there is a way. You go to a proper nutritionist if you want to lose weight and understand she will help you lose weight, he or she will help you lose weight without stopping the nourishment that your body needs. So we need to eat enough food. Alright? Number 2. I have to tell you this. Some clients who come to me, they are only drinking chai. 8 cups of chai. I said, why are you drinking chai? Because it suppresses my appetite. I don't want to eat. Some clients are only drinking chas. They remove one macronutrient from their diet. Only soups and salads. Who have done this? I have done. Only soup and salad diet. General Motors diet. Ketogenic diet. Only one thing you have to eat. Only like one stupid fool. I was eating 4 bananas and 3 glasses of milk or something I drank in the whole day. No, that is the desperation we have to lose weight. We follow soup, salad, only paneer khana, only chicken, no chapati. One client used to drink only dal. Every night I drink dal and go to sleep. Okay, so these are the crazy things that we do. Prioritize protein. I know you're going to come and shoot me with one gun because everyone is talking about protein, protein, protein. The protein noise is so loud. You open Instagram and protein. Even the milk is now more protein. Chips are more protein. Everything is more protein. But why do we need protein? Okay, let's talk about any diet. Vadeshwar mein gaye, Vaishali mein gaye. So what is our meal? Where is the protein coming from? What are we eating in Vadeshwar? Vaishali, Sunday morning breakfast? Sambar, idli. What else? Chutney. इसमें प्रोटीन किसमें है? सांबर में. और कितना मिलता है एक कटोरी सांबर में प्रोटीन? So Indian diets are full of carbs and fats. True or no? So we have to eat protein. True or no? Even if the noise is loud and even if it is irritating. Yes. And what is the right quantity? Any idea? Huh? So that is 1 gram per kilo of body weight is the RDA. RDA means what, you know? Recommended daily allowance for preventing deficiency. हमारे एज में वो बहुत कम है, वो मिनिमम है. If you're 60 kilos, if शर्मिला 60 kilos, मिनिमम उसको 60 grams of protein तो मिलना चाहिए. हमको 30-40 grams मिलते हैं, 50 grams में नहीं मिलता है. 60 is for minimum preventing deficiency. आपको fat lose करना है तो you have to eat more protein. If you're gymming and exercising, strength training exercises, more protein. Older sedentary individuals, more protein. Okay, so I'm not going to give you numbers. It is very individual. Your gut has to be able to tolerate it. So there's a lot of nuance that goes into it. But protein is not compromisable at all. Okay, after 50. Emotional and social eating. How many of you are emotional eaters? How many of you eat to please other people? No, you're not being honest. You go to somebody's house and they tell you, मैंने मेरे हाथों से बनाया, आपको खाना ही है. We all eat to please others. Honesty बताओ, आर्यन, आप लोगों की हाथ सब नीचे हैं. Honesty. We all eat to please others. We eat. Our lives are revolving around food. Tell me one occasion, birthday, anniversary, party में पहले खाने में क्या है? Food. Food. Our lives revolve around food. Party अच्छी नहीं है. Anyone says क्या? Today is my birthday. I'm organizing yoga. अरे, it's my birthday. I have to celebrate. Let's go for trek. Yeah, so there are people. Now there is a shift. But I'm saying that food is all around. When we are stressed, when we are unhappy, when we are going through a bad day, that packet of wafers will go down. I don't realize that you have eaten it. Okay, so we all do this. I'm saying be aware of it. We are all emotional eaters. Be aware of it. That am I able to get satisfaction in one small piece or I have to eat the whole bar? So this is important. We have a relationship with food, just in case you didn't know. Pillar 2. Any guesses? What is the second pillar?
Sleep.
A nice one, but I didn't think of it. It'll come. Anybody else? You're not very smart, yaar. Sharmila, you should have told me. Exercise. Okay. Why exercise is important? That first slide I showed you. That first slide. Sarcopenia. Hey, now go and show off, okay? हमारे sarcopenia हो रहा है. We have to eat. I have to exercise. You better show off that you've learned this new word. So preserving muscle, it naturally declines. Strengthening bones, I told you about this first slide, second slide or whatever. Improving balance, coordination, keeping joints mobile and supporting hormonal and mental health. Sometimes I go to work out for my mental health, not for my body. because I feel so good after that exercise. Do you know what the body does when you exercise? After you exercise? It releases happy endorphins. It releases that. And free mein you got you don't need to go to a shrink, you don't need to go to a therapist, you got one session there only. You finish your workout and you feel so good about yourself. You say, if I can go through this, if I can lift these weights, if I can do these asanas, I can do anything in life. I feel kick-ass, I feel so good. That is why you need to exercise. Now, what are the forms of exercises that you're familiar with? Cardiovascular training. मतलब क्या होता है? What is cardiovascular training? बहुत बड़ी बात. For heart and lungs and circulatory system. Correct? So cardiovascular training, jogging, swimming, brisk walking, Zumba, cycling. What is mobility training? Yoga, Pilates. Walking is sadly not an exercise. How many of you think walking is an exercise? Okay, so I'm going to burst that little bubble in 2 minutes. Strength and power based exercise. Strength matlab weight ko uthao. Strength training. And power based matlab mixed martial arts, kickboxing, power, high intensity. Strength bhi, speed bhi. Now I'm punch. So this is power based exercise. Okay. So this you're familiar with. You've heard of these exercises?
What is thermogenesis?
I will explain. No, I have to tell you. Thank you. I have to tell you why walking is not an exercise. Now, there is eat and there is neat. Again, 2 new terminology you learn. After sarcopenia, you learned about eat and neat. Eat is exercise, activity, thermogenesis. The calories that you burn while you are doing formal exercise. Neat is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. मतलब लंबी बात छोटी को, if I have to explain to you in small, it means that it is not formal exercise. Okay, it comes under. Right now I'm moving my arms. This is non-exercise. I'm stamping my feet. I'm gardening. I'm cooking. I'm cleaning. I'm watering the plants. Even fidgeting, shivering. These are all non-exercise. इसमें भी calories burn होते हैं, but it doesn't come under exercise. Why doesn't it come under exercise? Any guesses? Why walking doesn't come under formal exercise? But I will say this: if you have never walked in your life and you start walking, it becomes an exercise. Or if you've given it a break and then you start walking, suddenly 2 महीना walking ही नहीं किया, कुछ भी नहीं किया, I was chilling and then I started walking after 2 months. That time it becomes an exercise. Any ideas why it is coming under neat and not eat? Why special about?
Your heart rate is not going up.
It's not a challenge for your body. Your heart rate and your heart, neither your muscles nor your bones are getting strong. It is not a stress on your body. Even exercise is a stress on your body. So this is not enough of a stress. Therefore, it comes under neat. Is walking good or bad? It's still good. Why? Why is walking good? Walking is not exercise. It is still good because it stops you from being sedentary. It gets you moving. It's burning calories. So your step count is important, but it is not enough. What am I trying to tell you? To stop walking from tomorrow? What am I trying to tell you? Add exercise to walking. Consider walking as दिन का steps खत्म हो गया. आपके watch में, how many of you wear a tracker watching? Do you track your steps? Yes. Okay. So walking comes under activity. Walking is good to do. Walking as much as you can do every day of the week. But is walking enough? We need to do some formal exercise.
Why there is so much fuss about 10,000 steps?
I will tell you later. We'll take it under question answers.
Yeah.
Thank you. जैसे हम न्यूट्रिशन के नॉन नेगोशियबल्स बनाए थे, अभी एक्सरसाइज के नॉन नेगोशियबल्स फॉर आवर एज. स्ट्रेंथ ट्रेनिंग. अभी मेरे को मारना मत, but this is a non-negotiable as we age. Why? Again, go back to that slide. Sarcopenia, osteoporosis. अभी muscle मत बोलो. You are not going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in one day. You are not going to look. It is basic muscles to prevent frailty. That is why. Okay. So why you know? Exercise that uses resistance to build muscular strength and endurance. Okay. How many of you believe that gym जाना जरूरी है? No. So I'm here to tell you that you can do strength training inside your house, in a park, after your yoga class 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Gym जाना जरूरी नहीं है, but अगर gym जाओगे तो it is very useful. It is very easy to increase the frequency. It is all the equipment is ready. You have to figure out. So if you do above 50, you just do a Google search above 50 home exercises or strength training exercises for 10 minutes. You will get 100 links and you just click on it and watch it and do. So what are the exercises we can do? Body weight exercises. When you never exercise, even your body, now if I'm just going to show you a squat, I am squatting and coming up. My body is the resistance for my thighs and glutes to come up. So body weight up. अब अगर आपने कभी नहीं किया, you hold on to one thing and go down and up and do it 15 times, 3 sets. Your heart rate will come up. You will feel that you're exercising. So you can do body weight squats, you can do wall push-ups, and you just need to Google, give me 15 minutes strength training for over 50, you will get. Resistance bands, you can use, what else? You can use bottles, just put matti in them, pani in them, and those are your dumbbells. So you don't need fancy equipment. Do you need fancy equipment to strength train? Do you need lot of time? 1 hour? Do you need 1 hour? No. Can you do it at home? Yes. Accessible. Good. Plyometrics. Now you say again another big word. What is plyometrics? These are explosive, powerful movements designed to improve muscle strength, speed, coordination, and bone density. Okay. Why should you do plyometrics? Firstly, in your mind, you must be wondering, ये बड़ा sentence है, बड़ा word है, what is it? I'm going to do something. I'm going to remove my shoes. You can remove if you want. And I'm going to show you simple thing. Huh? Just bang your feet and see what you feel. Remove your shoes. No, bang it nicely. Stop. Stop. Now, did you feel something going up your bones? Did you feel one? Okay, sit. I'll tell you what is it. This is enough, my ladies, to send a signal to your bone that I need to increase my density. This is plyometrics. The actual plyometrics, for an advanced person, is to, have you seen people box jump from the floor onto a box? Okay. Earlier, people believed 50 के बाद ना एक मैनिक्विन की तरह फ्रेजाइल रहना. अभी बोलते हैं नहीं. Break दो, I mean give density to your bones. Stimulate those bones so that they become strong and dense. If you keep yourself fragile and just go for that walk, eat so little food, you will not age strong. Go and do plyometric exercises. Again, if you Google, give me 10 plyometric moves. Simple. Squat के साथ push करो on your toes. Simple exercises. On a, you have CD. You've seen steps. You just tap on that step. Tap on that step. Jump squat बाद में करो. अभी नहीं. But for beginners, these are simple plyometric exercises. ये sound क्या है? Sound. Check करो. So these are simple plyometric exercises. You can do them, you must do them, and you can again do 5, 10 minutes after your workout. Okay, that is plyometric. Sprint interval training. Again, you will tell me, ये क्या क्या करवा रही है हमारे से? We are over 50. Now she's asked, first she's telling do strength training. Then she's telling do plyometrics. Then she's telling now sprint interval training. How many of you heard of HIIT? HIIT, HIIT. What is HIIT? मतलब क्या हुआ? मुझे वर्ड्स नहीं चाहिए, बड़े वर्ड्स नहीं चाहिए, हमको हर एक जन को अंडरस्टैंड. Okay, right, you're getting there, you're very close. Yes, yes, it raises your heart rate. Heart rate को क्यों रेज करना है? क्यों रेज करना है? हाँ हाँ, बर्न कैलोरीज एक बात है, बट हाँ, you're getting there. Yes, simple. Your heart becomes stronger in one stroke. There's something called VO2 max. You can Google it. VO2 max is the predictor of how long you will live. So in one stroke, your heart is pumping a lot of blood in one stroke. So can you start sprinting tomorrow? No. I don't expect you to start sprinting tomorrow. What do I expect you to do? You're walking, no, as it is. You're walking. 30 seconds you will walk as fast as you can. That time you will not talk about mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, grandchild, nothing. Fast you will walk, you will focus on that walk for 30 seconds. आपके heart rate को कुछ करो. Don't just walk slowly in the garden. No, fast. 30 seconds fast, 1.5 minutes slow down. That is a sprint interval. She's a swimmer. You can do it in swimming also. 1 lap, fast speed. Recovery swim होता है. When you come back, you're letting your heart rate come down. Again, you swim fast. 2-3 things happen. You burn a lot of calories. That is, my objective is not to burn calories, which is a plus, which is also a plus benefit. But all the stalwarts of this, Dr. Mary Claire, Dr. Stacey Sims, all the PhD double doctors who are working with menopausal women say sprint interval training जैसे कुछ नहीं. Kettlebell swings कर सकते हो, आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो. And of course, those who are runners, those who are swimmers, trekkers में नहीं होता है. ट्रैकिंग में नहीं होता, because trekking is long endurance, एक स्पीड पे. ट्रैकिंग में रेस नहीं होती है. हाँ, but that is different experience because of the climb, because of the incline, because of elevation your heart rate. But sprint interval आपको समझ में आया? Short duration फिर long rest, short duration फिर long rest. आप हर किस चीज़ों में ये अप्लाई कर सकते हैं? Can you tell me? Tomorrow I want you to go back and start doing all this, huh? Not come here, just we talk, then we drink chai and thank you. No. I want tomorrow, she's going to give me message. All these ladies are doing sprint interval training. Otherwise, I'm very unhappy. And you don't want to make me unhappy. So what are we doing? How are we going to take it tomorrow and apply? Which things you can do? Slow and fast. Huh?
30-second jumping करेंगे.
Very good. You are going to jump? Very good. Small, huh? Don't break your bones first day. Only Kavita told me to jump. Itna, thoda. Like we did the banging. That much. This much only you are going to jump, huh?
Right.
And once your body is used to it, you will take up. Any other easy ways?
Climbing steps.
See, so smart, so simple, so fast. You're going to climb fast, Sharmila. And while coming down, you're going to come down slow and wait for your heart rate to feel settled. Again fast. Can you do it when you're cycling stationary cycle pe, gym pe? Fast, slow, fast, slow. And if you are asking yourself, am I going fast enough? Then it is not sprinting. You are sprinting means your best it is. You can't be talking. You can't do anything. The 30 seconds you are focused. And those who are regular runners, do it. There's an app called Tabata Timer. You just put it on your app. You put it on that app. We can connect later. And you can do sit. So sprint interval training. So 30 seconds you go fast. 1.5 to 2 minutes you come down. And on the treadmill you can go up to 13-14 speed running. It's a blur. It is pagal kutte ne, as if it's running behind you that fast. That is the real definition. But you work up to it. First day you don't do that. So your heart rate goes very high, it comes down, it goes very high, and it comes down. Did you learn something new today? Are you going to apply it in your life? Sometimes it may not be in these three things. Some people love their yoga class. Some people love their Pilates. Some people love something else. Please do all those things. Because if you're forced to do any exercise, you're not going to do it. 3 days you will do it. 4th day you say, जाने दे वो कविता को, मेरे को मेरा इसमें ही मजा आता है. उसको कुछ बोलने दे. But I'm not going to do it. So you do these, but you do what your heart loves to do. And that is important movement, because movement is medicine. Okay? And if you're leading a sedentary life, they say sitting is the new smoking. It is terrible. It's as bad as smoking. So you better stand up and keep walking and moving. Third pillar. Stress is a pillar. Hey, stress is not a pillar. Huh?
Rest.
I'm not looking this side. Huh? All the correct answers are coming in. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay? Correct? Yes or no? Yes. How many of us are sleeping properly? Sach bolo, huh? Very good. Why should we sleep, Ray? Why? Huh? When we were young, we used to party full night and then get up in the morning and still go to work or whatever. Why should we sleep? Why should we rest? Very nice. So sleep repairs muscles, bones, resets your brain. So jitna bhi acha nutrition ho, even if your exercise is on point, when does the recovery happen? When you're sleeping, when you're resting. That is the time. So it balances all the systems of the body, digestion, excretion. You know what? If you've up the whole night, aren't you naturally hungry the whole day after not sleeping? Because your body is burning energy through the night when it's supposed to be resting. You will be naturally over hungry the next day. Irritable, tired. Okay? So all this happens if you don't get enough. Nurture a close social circle. Spectrum group. You need that. You need your girls with you. You need a close circle. Why? Why is it rest? Why is it coming under rest? Because rejuvenation happens. You surround yourself with people who uplift and understand you. Shared laughter, meaningful conversations, emotional connection. Why is it important? Absolutely. Kudos to you guys. You're part of organizations like this. You support each other. Chal apan walk pe jaate hai. Come, let's do this. Let's do that activity. Okay? So close circle. Find me time. Give yourself permission to pause every single day. 10-15 minutes. So at this stage in our life, some of us are still taking care of aging parents, and we have our children. Maybe our children have children. We are young grandparents. I know Sharmila was stressed out. Her grandchild is not well. So we are also at a phase where we are not like all chilling. We are at a phase where we are looking at our parents, looking after our parents. We have young children to look after. Some of us are empty nesters. So there's so much going on. So many of us are still working. So we have to pause and find 10 to 15 minutes of intentional silence or solitude and clear mental fog and fill your emotional cup. Can you give something when your cup is empty? Can you pour from an empty cup? So to fill your cup first. 3 triangles, 3 pillars. Any questions? Clear?
I wanted to ask you, how do you incorporate? You gave us 4 different types of exercise. In a week, how do you incorporate?
We can break it up. I will take it in the question answers. Do we have time? Do you have time to answer? Do you have time to answer? Do you want to take the question answers together? I'll take it together. Do I have time?
Yeah.
So these 3 pillars are there. You've understood, na? Mota moti you've understood? Okay? You think it's enough? If I give you the best diet, the best exercise plan, you are resting and rejuvenating like a pro. your mindset. Do you think that if you have a problem of self-esteem or self-worth, you don't value yourself, you don't love yourself, you don't accept yourself unconditionally the way you are, you think you'll wake up in the morning and go and exercise? You think you'll eat properly? You think you'll rest and rejuvenate? If you're having a fight with your husband or spouse or best friend or daughter-in-law or whoever, you think you'll sleep well at night? So what enables a good nutrition plan, a good exercise plan, what enables that is your mindset, is your attitude to life, your self-image. All of us have some or the other troubled relationships. We have cobwebs in our mind. मैं नहीं कर सकती, ये सब मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ. How many of you accept and love yourself the way you are? Excellent, excellent. And it's work, na? It's everyday work. ऐसा नहीं कि आज I love myself, tomorrow some self-doubt will come, again I have to work on it. It's everyday, ongoing. Develop a positive attitude. If you need help, seek help. It's okay. Talk to a therapist, go to somebody, say that these are the cobwebs in my mind. You will not be able to apply these 3 principles without a positive mindset. And how do we go about this? With mindfulness. If you apply mindfulness, is the way to go about it. Mindfulness, I can't today, as short of time, I can't work out mindfulness in all 3 aspects, but we can do a small exercise that you're all excited to do. So you can get your food, your favorite food, and we will see how to apply mindfulness over there. So now you will take out your food boxes or whatever you've got from home and open it. And then you will close your eyes. First you look at the food, look at the food. Keep it in front of you.
Just follow the instructions she is giving exactly to.
Hey, no eating.
That's why I said don't start eating, just follow.
Wait. See, this is a mindfulness exercise. Achha, I want to know what's in your dabba. Quickly tell me. Lovely. Who else? Okay. I hope this is your favorite food.
Yes.
How many people have got meetha? And how many people have got savory? Savory. So no meetha people. Okay. Now all serious business. Now we are going to meditate and going to eat food mindfully. So firstly, have nothing poking you, nothing irritating you, completely free. Your phones are all on silent. Now you are only going to look at that food. First look at it with all your senses. Look at it with your eyes, with your nose, you look at it with your ears, you look at it with your entire being. Only look, no touch, only look. Okay, now I want all of you to close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
You're going to say a little prayer of gratitude because you not only have food in front of you, you have your favorite food in front of you. Think of all those people who don't get 1 square meal in a day and express gratitude in your own way, from your heart, in your own language, in your mind, silently, for the food that is in front of you. I'm going to pause and you are going to thank the Lord for this lovely food in front of you, and think just once of those people who have nothing, not 1 square meal in a day. If you have finished expressing gratitude, just raise your right hand and I will know. Some are still expressing gratitude. We will wait for them. Thank you, ladies. Now, open your eyes. Again, look at the food. And look at its texture. What colors of the food come to your mind? And if there is any memory attached to the food. Let it come back to you. Like, some people have certain food items that they prepare only when some good news has happened in the house. Some Reet Rivaj is there which brings nostalgia. So if that food reminds you of your childhood, for example, or it's your favorite food and always mama never gave it to you and she gave it to you only when you did well, or if there is a memory attached to your favorite food, just go back and think about that memory. Was it part of your childhood? Was it part of you growing up? Was it always withheld from you and said, marks aayenge to hi milega ye? Or whether it has a positive connotation or a negative connotation, close your eyes and bring that memory back to you. I'm waiting, and if you're done, you can raise your right hand. If there is nothing, then just let it be nothing. I'm waiting. Take your time, there's no hurry. Take your time. If it doesn't evoke any response, that is also okay. Alright, open your eyes again. Now, you can lift up that spoon or fork or whatever you have, you lift it up. Show me your spoon. Okay, now, you look at the food. If the food, now, I'm not sounding ridiculous, but if the food gives you permission, listen to me carefully. If you feel the food is allowing you to eat it, then you will take your spoon and take the smallest bite that you think you need to take to feel satisfied. 2 questions. See if the food is allowing you to eat it first. If the food is saying yes, you can eat me, then what is the smallest bite or spoon that you can take? You cannot put it in your mouth. You just take the smallest bite and keep it ready in your spoon. Ask the food for permission to eat it. If the food says yes, now you can eat me, take the smallest bite and keep it ready. The smallest bite. Now, close your eyes and only put it in your mouth. No chewing, no gapach, putting it inside, nothing, no swallowing. It will remain in your tongue. Close your eyes. Enjoy the flavor. Let the saliva come in your mouth and enjoy that flavor. Let it linger in your mouth. No chewing, biting, gachak eating, nothing. No talking. Just be one with the food. It is an offering, it is prasad. Value this and enjoy this feeling. And when you're ready, you will slowly bite into it and allow it to enter your system. Now the food and you are one. You have allowed it to go down your gullet. You can open your eyes when you feel ready. Now, if there are some of you who feel, bas ho gaya, aur nahi khana, you can raise your hands. If you feel you're ready for the next mouth, we will do it again. So those who don't want to eat can just close your eyes or sit in prayer or watch your friends, whatever you can do, but you have to sit in silence, no talking. Those who are ready for the second mouth, again raise your spoon. Thank the food for allowing it to be eaten by you. Thank it with all honesty and take next smallest bite that you think you need to be satisfied and take that bite. No talking. You're not ready yet to put it in your mouth. Now put it in your mouth. You are not going to chew on it. You are not going to push it down your system. You are going to savor this. Close your eyes and you can eat with your senses, you know. You can eat without eating food. You can become full without eating food. Just the experience. So close your eyes. Again, experience it. Now you can chew and you can slowly swallow the second morsel. Thank the food for allowing it to be a part of who you are. Open your eyes. How many of you are feeling full after the second bite? Okay. There were many of you who stopped. How many of you stopped till now? First and second bites included? Excellent. Third bite? How many of you want the third bite? Let's go. Yes. Let's start the same process. Who are doing the third bite with me? Only one?
No, there are two.
Yeah. Let's wait for everyone. Take the third bite. Same process. Thank the food. Look at it. Put it in your mouth. Don't. The others cannot disturb the ones who are still doing. Put it in your mouth. Let the flavor and taste linger. Slowly chew it and let it become part of who you are. Anyone needs a fourth bite? I'm not in a hurry. Anyone needs the fourth bite? No, we are all done. So let it. Yes. Anyone needs the fourth bite? We are all done. Okay. So now I am not going to talk. You are going to talk. What was this experience? And those who ever did it, all their senses, I want to know what are your learnings from this experience.
There is more awareness now. There is more awareness now. We are now building one relationship with our food. We are not just eating like that. Unaware नहीं खा रहे, सोच समझ के खा रहे, mindfully खा रहे.
So who all feel what she's saying? Who all are with her? There's much more awareness. Any other learnings?
I felt that you don't have to have the whole food to satisfy yourself. You can be, satisfied in one of those.
Very key learning, no? One was awareness, one was satisfaction with less amount is possible. How many of you agree with her? This has been largely your experience. So one was acceptance. You spoke about satisfaction with little amounts of food, and third, she said you feel gratitude for food. Any other learnings we got today?
जब एक spoonful मेरे मुंह में था, and it mixed with saliva, I could differentiate the different products. यानी किशमिश थी, दलिया था, शेंगदाने थे, पोहे थे. Each part separately मैंने feel किया.
Lovely, very nice, very nice. So you all have you have shared it so beautifully.
It's also the mindset, I feel.
Yeah, say.
It's basically the mindset. तो कई बार ऐसे लगता है कि खाना है, emotional eating होता है. But when you actually consciously eat, you become more mindful. And once वो achieve हो गया, then probably a bite can make
So
all
many
the
of you stopped at one bite, then more stopped at two bites, and very few. I mean, I'm not being judgmental. Sometimes you take 3 bites, sometimes you take, and hunger also. So it's nothing to do with hunger, na? Was anybody so hungry that पूरा खाने का मन लगा था? Anyone was very hungry?
I was hungry. I opened my tiffin. I just felt full.
See?
And I just closed my dabba.
Wow.
And I was grateful.
Wow.
for that.
Just after the gratefulness prayer,
Yes.
you didn't feel like eating?
No.
Wow. Okay. Now with this, we just want to wrap up this session. That one, if we express gratitude. One, now I know that everyday life में इतना apply नहीं होता है. But if you just pause before If we eat, stop eating breakfast because it's time to eat breakfast, time to eat lunch, time to eat dinner, वो बंद कर सकते हैं. Eat when you're hungry. If you express gratitude, you don't need so much. So all the learnings have come from you. I have not told you anything. You have shared amongst each other, and it's a beautiful learning. Now I will take question answers on the triangle or any other questions. And with this, I just want to say that aging is inevitable. Aging strong is a choice. Don't just add years to your life. Add strength, purpose, and joy to it.